Hello there, welcome to another segment of Good Sports. I'm Mike Lowe, and with me this week is Deirdre Fleming, our outdoors writer. Steve Soloway is taking another vacation, Deirdre. Can you believe that? He's not here for another week.
He deserves it, Mike.
He deserves it? Okay, we keep having shuffling chairs here, but Deirdre's in today. She is one of the state's top outdoors writers, if not the best outdoor writer in the state, and Deirdre has her finger on the pulse of everything from hunting to fishing to hiking to camping. So Deirdre, what's coming up that is interesting in the outdoors world?
There's a big striper tournament going on. It's called the Striper Hunt.
You're going to be in it?
I am going to be in it.
You're really going to be in it?
I'm really going to be in it.
It's not going to be like the beach
Mike,
to beacon.
I fly fish.
It's not going to be like the beach to beacon, Deirdre.
That's yesterday's news, Mike.
All right, okay. Because you didn't run in that.
I know, I did not, Mike, but I'm going to run in it next year.
Okay,
and
all right.
three cheers for Joni Benoit for even holding it, right?
That's right, for letting you run in it. Deirdre, by the way, is an exceptional distance runner.
Actually, Mike, I was a sprinter in college.
Really?
Yeah.
But didn't you do distance later?
I did not, no. The half mile actually isn't
Well, that's
long
a distance for me. A sprint is a distance for me.
Why do we move on to the tourists?
Okay, go back to the stripers. The stripers. I mean, this tournament. Where is it being held?
It's in Casco Bay.
Uh-huh.
It's the main striper tournament. It's going on 3 weeks, I think, up until the end of September.
Okay.
And it's catch and release. It's kind of fun. You take a photo of it and you send it in.
And you weigh it? Do you weigh it, or do you?
You take a photo of it.
Okay.
That's
All
how
right.
you enter it.
Okay.
So I'll be doing an outdoor feature on that in the coming weeks after I compete in it.
Good, good. Moose hunt's coming up as well, right?
That starts in northern Maine toward the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
And moose season is really fun because that's the one time a year that you can go out and call moose, and they will come toward you when you do a moose call. I mean, they do that all times of
Can
year,
you do
but
the moose call?
when they're in rut, that's a. I don't know
Can
that
you?
I should do it on
Yeah,
camera.
you should do
Can
it.
you do a moose call?
I can't say Rocky and Moose.
I'll
no.
need to work on my moose call for the next
Okay.
time, but
Right.
it's also something I don't recommend viewers try at home because
It's-
they really do come in. Okay, but one story I'm on, Mike, that I might be the only one in the state who really cares about this, but I'm not letting go of the story, is the great white shark population.
Love great white sharks. At least watching shows about them.
And there is a huge study going on off the Cape Cod coast right now, and they're tagging sharks. I wrote a story about this a few weeks ago, and those tagged sharks, those tagged great whites, you can follow on a website at OSearch's Shark Tracker.
Okay.
And the biologist who's doing it, he's the expert in great white sharks in the Northeast, and he feels confident some of those sharks are going to be heading to Maine in September, October, November.
Well, you know, I watch Shark Week religiously every the first week of August.
You're
on
a little
Discovery
bit
Channel.
of a freak about it.
I'm a little bit of a freak about Shark Week, and they did a show this year about tagging the sharks off Great Cape Cod, and they were showing where the migration was of one of the sharks they tagged. It didn't come up to Maine, but it certainly went well into the Gulf of Maine. That they didn't know it would go that far. You don't want to see a shark, a great white.
Oh, I kind of do.
You do?
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you're in a boat, though.
Or an inner tube.
Or an inner tube, yeah. Yeah, I think you're a seal. That's what the other thing. We might need a bigger boat. With that, we're going to call it quits. Deirdre, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Good Sport.